Hola, ¿cómo estás? My name's Daniel Rodriguez. It's time to review Z Nation Season 2, Episode 13, titled Adios Muchachos. It's a spoiler review. Make sure you've seen the episode. I did not review Episode 12 because apparently I didn't record it on my DVR. Silly me. I didn't record it a few months back. I guess I wasn't on top of things, man. I guess I was just laid back. And then I realized, oh, I didn't record Z Nation. I'm really pissed off because when I clicked on episode 13, I was thinking, oh, I saw episode 12, and then I saw a spoiler, like it was a well-directed episode, and then you made Melina or whatever, the Mexican queen and all that. I was like, I didn't even get introduced to these characters. I'm just going to go on with it. Scorpion's back, all that. So make sure you've seen the episode 12. I don't need to see it anymore. I've already finished season 2. I've already kind of jumped on where... I'm talking about, I've seen all Z Nations, of course. I love Z Nation Season 1. I was on it since the day it premiered. Z Nation 2, I was on it the day it premiered. I love Z Nation. And then I met, by the way, real quick story, man. Story time. I met, what's his name? Oh, God, do I remember his name? El Scorpion. What's his name? The actor's name, dude. How do I forget his name? Emilio Rivera. I met him, man, at a Comic-Con, September of last year. And I didn't know he was going to be in Z Nation. I didn't know. And it was like a week before Z Nation premiered or something. I did not know he was in Z Nation. He came out in Sons of Anarchy, of course, as one of the Mayans, the lead main guy of the Mayans. And I was like, oh man, are you coming back for that Mayan spinoff show and everything? Yeah, and I should have asked him about Z Nation. The things I forget, man. Excuse me there. Food. Anyway. Adios Muchachos, here we go. First, should take me 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you pros, cons, final score, all that good stuff. So, anyway, the Curian does a cure, and it actually works. Many people are injected, except, the main group, Murphy's group. And Hector beats up Vasquez. Of course, he's being interrogated, and he starts mentioning his family. And, the cure is to control people. Murphy, the cure that everyone was injected with, Murphy kind of, curing him or in on it, where Murphy can control people to listen to him. So the Queen was injected, the guards were injected, so Murphy could control them. Curian tries to reverse it. He tries to make a thing like, you can't do it yet, it doesn't kick in for 20 more minutes, blah, blah, blah. And then he ends up, controlling Curian, where he destroys the medicine, and he's like, whoops, did I do that? I was like, ooh, in Z Nation Family Matters, it did happen, man. So it shows Warren, and she tells the group, about what's happening. Murphy is controlling the the guards and everything, Melina, and this thing is pissing me off. So after that, man, Vasquez is in the cell with a zombie. That's where El Scorpion puts him. Hector tells Melina that Warren was to assassinate her back before the apocalypse started and all that. That's where that gets into it. And, we all have an apocalypse, Scorpion telling Vasquez. Murphy controls Melina. Oh my God. Murphy controls Melina, and they take Hector away. That's what I like about it, man, because Melina was about to do something to Warren or something, and Murphy was, controlling Melina, and, oh yeah, you think that, all that, and then they take him away. So Hector's being taken away. Hector is El Scorpion, by the way. So Curian messed up, and, Curian is messed up in the head, man. He's kind of like a zombie already. He turns into sort of like a zombie slave, but he's walking to Murphy, and he's like, Murphy. And he's like, Curian? And, all the guards, all of a sudden, are just like, even Melina gets up and everything. And, of course, they swarm Murphy. They want blood. Warren kills Curian. Hector is trapped. Vasquez is saved. They leave, and there's a tunnel, so they're all running. Melina is after them, chasing them. So the zombies are let out, Murphy, let your people go. they're all going out and everything, and then Melina's like, oh shit, and then they kill the zombies and everything. So there's a ladder, and they're outside. Hector fights Vasquez, man. You know the number one fool about Fight Club, Vato? Huh? Yeah, you don't talk about it. They go right at it, man. Well, supposedly he kills Hector. So they drive away, man, and they're in California. Curian, or they're driving towards, they're going towards California. And I believe they find, no, this is another episode, I'm sorry, but they find California, they're driving to California, and Curian and Melina are still alive. Curian is now like a decapitated head or something, and it's pretty freaking weird, and he's still talking and everything, That would be a sucky life, honestly. And Melina's still alive, and she's like, oh, you're still alive. So, I gotta say one thing about this episode that I love the most is that the directing, the way that it is directed, the way that it is filmed, the way that it is so sidebar, like it's a movie in a sort of way, that's what I love about this episode, man. Curian as well, man, the doctor, he's very interesting, man, and he was from season 1 and now in season 2. He's come a long way, man. He's been through a lot of shit as well. The action in here, the directing and the action were on spot, man. The practical effects, the zombies, the way that they looked were really cool. I like the Mexican style, Murphy's look. Did I do that? I mean, come on, that was a fun reference. Also, that's what they were doing. They were driving towards California at the end, and there was a flying drone, and 10K took out a flying drone. So, Melina, and, she's cute. She's cute. I'll take that, man. She's cute, her style and everything. She's the queen. I'm okay. She could be my queen, man. Murphy's funny in this episode, as always. We always have the same old Murphy where he's a jerk, but yet he's a funny man. The opening where Curian is injecting himself, he doesn't think it's going to work, and he's pissed because he knows him and Murphy were behind this. He wasn't supposed to inject himself. And the fight at the end between Vasquez and Hector, aka El Scorpion, was an interesting fight, man. It definitely was brutal. It was a very street brawlish type of thing, so that was really interesting. The only thing that I really don't like about this is Hector sometimes. I will say El Scorpion kind of ruins it at times. Definitely I didn't expect him to be at the end in a sort of way where really I thought that was the way they were going to leave El Scorpion, where we're going to leave him with a zombie in that tube and he would be eaten, but then he escaped somehow. That was okay. Really, he escaped, man. He can never kill a Scorpion. Warren and Vasquez. I'm tired of this love thing going on between Warren and Vasquez. I don't care. I don't like it. I don't want it. Also, Curian and Melina are alive. That's why I didn't just kill Melina because I like her, man. But don't drag out her story. Why does she need to be a big character for season 2? There's no need for her to be a huge ass character, man. And Curian, either kill him or have him on, man. Don't stretch his story as well. He's already been since season 1, now season 2. What else do you have for him? Overall, I'm going to give the episode a B+. Thanks again, guys. I really think this was a really good episode, man. Again, like I said, the directing is just so awesome, man. So different. That's what I love about Z Nation is when they direct it like that, because there's only a few certain episodes in season 1 and in season 2 where they direct that episode fully like that, and how it's like a movie in a sort of way. So that was really cool. Anyway, guys, I'll see you for the next one, my next episodes or previous episodes. If you like the channel, you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Well, I guess I should say it. Adios, muchachos. Save the Murphy. Save the world.